Hey everyone, I'm back with another haul. Um, just a couple of various different things that I purchased recently that I wanted to share. This is actually the journal that I actually picked out, or sketchbook that I was going to use for some of the drawing that I want to do, or experimenting and playing. It is a Stillman and Birn, like a watercolor journal or sketchbook. And this is part of their beta series. Now, I purchased this off of Amazon maybe last year. I'm not sure. But I also have this little pencil pouch now that has a lot of the pencils that I've been purchasing in here, and erasers as well. So I put that together. But I wanted to share with you this other journal that I also purchased. And this one's for the acrylic markers. Because this is also Stillman and Birn, but this is the Nova series, and this one is a little bit different size, 7.25 inches square. And this one is 150 GSM. So the paper in it is not as thick as the other one, the watercolor one. It has 46 pages, acid-free, and it has 3 different colors of paper in it. And the paper is smoother than this one here with the watercolor, which would make sense, right? So it's got craft color in it. It has black and it has gray. So I could try out the markers on all the different colors and see which, if there's a preference there or if it's just something different. I thought that would be fun, right? So I did pick this up on Amazon. It was not too bad of a price. So I am glad that I did get that. So that's the journals, or the sketchbooks, sorry. And then from Amazon, I also picked up that, I guess the student grade gouache that I had been planning on buying. First, I got some brushes also from Amazon. These are just a cheap brand. I read some of the reviews, and then I got them, and I was like, okay, these are a little bit long. I prefer like a shorter handled brush. So I don't know if I'll use these, but we'll see. I do still have a brush order coming. It's cleared customs, so just waiting for it to be delivered now. This is the Himi gouache that I purchased, and I went ahead and went for the biggest size. I didn't need to do that, but I did. This set was $53 for 112 colors, and this is the set of colors that's in it. And with the gouache, which I've never used before, you get this container and there's a handle on it, so you can carry it this way if you want. It's quite heavy. I had no idea how heavy it was going to be. And it clips around the sides, which makes it very secure. It has, in the lid, it has this foam right here. I'm surprised that the lid does not have a silicone seal in it, like the palette that I bought for gouache. So that was interesting. I think what I can also do is maybe add a piece of saran wrap or press and seal to the top of this, because what you do is you will peel open each one. There's 2 colors in a container. This happens to be blue white $4.29 and pale cyan $4.38. And there's also an expiration date on here for 2027. So July 24th, 2027. Not July, December, sorry. So that's interesting. But I figured I would try, playing out with these before I open up my more expensive paints. And also, understand like how difficult or easy it is to maintain it and keep them moist. I'm going to flip this over so you can see the colors, because you can actually see through the bottom here. But you can see there's purples, red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then you've got some browns as well. And there is a white. The white's up here. So there's a lot of work to actually open all these up, stir them up, make sure they're all nice and moist and, you know, mixed. So I can't wait to play with those. That is the gouache, but I also did get some additional products for that. They do carry this spray, and they recommend you spray your paints before you close them up to store, so that you can keep them moist. And this is actually a spray that helps with the moisture, as well as minimizing any bacterial growth. But you can also store them in the refrigerator. So it's cool and it's dark, unless you turn the, open the door. But we have a fridge that you can take one of the compartments and turn it either freezer or refrigerator, and we just keep like sealed things in there that, when we use something up, we move it to the main compartment of the refrigerator. So this only stores cold items, but they're all sealed. So I can store my gouache in there. So it has a wine storage and things in there like that. So it's pretty cool. So I got that spray, and I also got a container of the titanium white gouache, since you probably will use more of the white than any other color that you have. So you can mix and make it lighter. You can also use watercolor and mix the color with the white and make gouache that way. So I thought that was interesting. If you already have watercolors, you can try that. I don't know how much watercolor would take to do that, to get to the color you want, color intensity that you want. And then the final thing I got from Amazon were these. Amy Tangerine did a collaboration with Avery, and she had these notebooks and dividers that she put out. And I bought two sets here, hoping, and these are supposed to be plastic. They're kind of thin for what I'm used to, but I didn't buy the notebook. I was going to use them, or I am using them to kind of just give some color to my color charts, my swatch charts. So these are my Copic swatch charts, as well as my my alcohol marker color charts, as well as my acrylic marker charts. And the problem is that the way that this is set up, because I use these pockets, page protectors, they're actually wider than the tab is, so you can't actually see the tab. So I need to actually add to this side an additional maybe 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch. So that would push the tab down a little bit, and you can actually see it, and you can flip really nicely. But I thought it was really fun because she has some really colorful designs, and I wanted those, to be dividers. So I've got to do a little bit of work, and since I'm a crafter, I can figure it out, right? But yeah, she's got different designs too, so I just thought these would be fun. But of course that backfired. I just made more work for myself. And then the last thing are some Spellbinder items that I've been looking for. Now these are all extras that they had from the July monthly club, which I am not signed up for because I don't want to do that. I'll just get stuff that I don't use. So I always just buy a la carte if they have them available. So it is September now. I think I ordered these late August, and they just arrived. So I don't know if they still have them on their website, but these are the ones that I was hoping to get without having to join the club, because I don't want to pay for something and then continue to get stuff that I won't use. So I just picked up these 3. This one is the Stay Snuggly stamp set, so you can join that club. This is the set that you get, and I just like the font and the sayings because it goes along with the 2 dies that I purchased. And then I got the Cocoa Greetings mug. Now this is the small die of the month club, and it does 3 different characters. You've got a reindeer, a penguin, and a Santa. Now you guys know that I picked up this die from Spellbinders, this one right here. This is a single die, not a single die. This was a die set that also had the, you know, Santa, but he's different. He's a lot fatter than this mug. You can fit 2 of these mugs on an A4 size card front. So it is slimmer than, say, this guy. And he looks different too. So I went ahead and picked this up because they had it. I think it was $27 for this one. I'm not sure if that's right or not. But if you're interested in this, it's really cute. I think it's the same designer. It's hard to tell, but they have the same sort of expressions. So that's why I'm thinking that. But really cute die set. Like I said, it does the penguin, it does a reindeer, and it does Santa. So that'll be fun to play with. And then I also picked up this one, which is the large die of the month. And this one is the Mugs and Mittens. This one, if you look at it, it does this. So it's a pair of mittens holding a mug, or it can hold something else, not just a mug, candy cane, whatever you want to put here. If you got other dies, use them. And it does these little patterns in the paper, which is cool. And in the mug, you can put a Santa head. I think it also comes with a snowflake and a little snowman. So that's really fun. So that's what I got from Spellbinders, and I'm glad that I was able to find this one because I was really looking forward to that if I could get it. But yeah, that is my haul for now. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will talk to you later. Bye.